North Korea is a bizarre country to say the least. There are weird rules and systems in the country which believes the deceased founder Kim Il-sung still rules the regime in spirit form. Here are 10 of them. The North Korean calendar is based on its founder's date of birth. It may be 21st century for the rest of the world, but for the people in North Korea, it's still the 106th Jewish year. The North Korean Jewish calendar begins from April 15, 1912, the date of birth of its founder Kim Il-sung. Election with only one candidate to choose from. With the country's totalitarian regime and the same family ruling since 1948, it's rather funny that the elections are held every year. The voters have only one option to choose from. Whether it's the election for a mayor, provincial governors or local assemblies, there is only one candidate on the ballot in each district. Parents have to provide desks and chairs for their kids. Parents who send their kids to school are required to provide their own desks and chairs. Some students are also forced to do laborious tasks for the government, such as collecting discarded materials. They have preserved the dead body of Kim Jong-un. The North Korean regime has left no stone unturned to prove themselves the sole proprietor of the country. The country has preserved the dead body of North Korea's late leader Kim Jong-un in a glass tomb, and it's open for tourists to view. And they are required to bow down at his feet and arms. Only 28 hairstyles for men. Korean men can choose from a list of 28 hairstyles. Any hairdo apart from the government approved hairstyle can lead to an arrest. While unmarried women must keep their hair short, married women have a lot more options to explore. The 3-generation punishment rule. The 3-generation punishment rule is a horrifying reality of the country which can't stand any criticism from its citizens. If one person commits a crime, his entire bloodline, including the grandparents, parents and children, are sent to prison. North Koreans can visit only 28 websites. North Korean citizens are only allowed to browse 28 websites on the internet. The intranet, which is called Kyangmayung or Bright, through which internet is accessed, is free to use for those with access to the computer. The computers, however, are very expensive and one needs prior permission from the government to buy one. It has only 3 TV channels. With everything under scrutiny, it's quite obvious that the North Korean regime keep its media on a tight leash. There are only 3 television channels to choose from, with all programs controlled by the government. Power cut every night. You know how occasional power cuts are so annoying. Now imagine the state of North Koreans whose entire country goes dark at night. It's apparently due to the energy crisis in the state that it can't supply sufficient electricity to homes. This was revealed after a photo of North Korea taken from the space went viral. Children are forced to work during the school day. Those who aren't in the work camps for their parents' crime are still forced to perform hard labor during the school. They have their own computer OS. Red Star OS is installed on North Korean computers, which is designed only in Korean language. Also, they have their own intranet. Kyangmayung was opened in 2000 and includes the browser, email, news and search tools. Let's face it, North Korea is an inherently interesting place. It's one of the few places on earth we can't just load up Google and start working digitally in its streets. We can't even talk to its citizens for the most part. I hope you enjoyed these 10 unusual facts about North Korea, and this was a little more interesting than your history lessons. See you in next video. Until then, bye.